undirected team. How's it going, y'all? I am DotSale, the undirected guy. Team, we gotta talk about this. We have got to talk. Church. This has less to do with religion than it does to do with the actual people, right? Mere mortals, not God, all right? Not Jesus, not Jesus, the one that sacrificed his life for all of us. All of us, not one of us, not so one of us can live more highly than the rest of us, to put ourselves on a platform higher than the people that prop him up in this case, because we're talking about a pastor that does something very strange that I wouldn't expect from a pastor. There's a word that's called extortion.
What do you mean?
Well, I'll explain what I mean. This pastor here chose to extort his congregation for shillings so he can therefore fund his lifestyle. That's what we're thinking. So the question that we pose is, Pastor, is it okay that we can understand what's going on with the books? Like, can we get a full audit of what you're doing with the cash that you receive? And then also, when we tithe to you, and you are basically saying that you're a vessel of God, and that God has asked you to fund this church, what exactly are you doing to reverberate our actions in giving our lives to help you? Because the truth is that anytime you give somebody money, you're giving them your life. And you'll probably say, well, how is that? Well, the thing is that anytime that you give somebody money that you worked for and you exchanged your time to make the money, then you've given them a piece of your life. Because for the average person, it takes roughly an hour to accumulate $20. So you're giving the church and the pastor, most likely the pastor, your life. All right, let's go to Marvin Sapp is his name and see exactly what he's got to say. This should be interesting, team. Oh, by the way, we do have a bonus pastor, or he calls himself a bishop, that you'll see right here over in the corner. We will get to him. This guy right here, the Bling bishop. We will get to him after we figure out what's going on with Marvin Sapp.
Understand the cost that is involved. There's 1,000 of you.
I didn't get out quick enough. The math adds up. Wait. That's gonna be 40. No, let me just get it right. It's gonna be $43,000. I'm estimating that there's about 30 people up on stage with him. It looks like he's at a rap concert right now without the music and the heavy bass. He got a whole entourage behind him, all enforcers. Tangibly. What? It's a nice bracelet you got on your wrist there.
Y'all start moving. Y'all can bring it right now. Come. I found.
Did he just snap his fingers at us?
Right now. Come. 1,000 people need to give. Y'all start moving. Y'all.
You're a racist.
Can bring it right now. Come.
Get over here, boy.
1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people online need to give $20. This is easy, saints.
It's easy. He says it's easy. Do you believe him? I think, yeah, it could be easy. Yeah. Okay. All right. That's what we got, team. That's what we got. This is now. This is not like from years ago. This is not like this is literally current. All right. This just happened at the time of this filming. So what do we got on this one, team? What do we got? What do we think about this? I would love to hear from y'all, but I'm going to give a couple of my thoughts on it. Now, this pastor right here, he needs the money. And you might say, why? Well, he just doesn't have enough. And you might say, well, he looks like he's doing quite well for himself. Well, he can do better. All right. So we're gonna take a look at his face right here. And we're gonna notice that the pastor has some moles on his face. Pastor's gonna need some cash for that, all right? He's gonna go get those surgically removed, and he's gonna have to clean up that area afterwards. That's gonna cost, okay? Now also, we're gonna look at the pastor here. Let's see if we can find him.
Tonight.
Let's see what we got. We're gonna find him real quick, team. Ooh, we got it right here.
All the humanity! Are you just so old and ugly that you can't hear anymore?
I hear you just fine, Pastor. The pastor said he's gonna need to get some hair transplants. So that's gonna cost you. Just for Men. What's the other one that Snoop Dogg be promoting? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Help me out in the comments. He's gonna need that. He's gonna need it in the back and the front. That's gonna cost you a pretty penny. Okay? Now also, we're gonna keep on observing the pastor, and we're gonna notice that, well, the pastor, he's got some neck fat back here, you know? So Ozempic's popping right now, but it's expensive. He's gonna need you to fund that. Okay? And we are not done. The pastor, he loves to wear jewelry. Nowhere in the scriptures that he quotes from does it say that jewelry is necessary, but he's gonna need him a little more bust down on his Rolex, because you see the diamonds dancing, but they ain't dancing enough. You need them Jalen Hurts diamonds in there. So that's gonna cost you. Now, also, the pastor, I don't see a wedding ring on his finger. Did we miss it? Let's see if we missed it. We got a wedding ring on the finger of the pastor? No, we do not have a wedding ring on the pastor. So that means that the pastor has a lot of girlfriends. So we're gonna need to add that up. We'll go 3. Okay, now, pastor's not done yet. On the weekends, he enjoys going out. So the strip club, that's gonna cost you 2. All right, and his enforcer's back there. You see that guy back there on the left of him? Making sure that when he said close the doors, that them doors got closed by the staff that does it as volunteer work. Well, he's got to pay him too. All right. So team, let's run through this video again one more time. We'll see what we got.
If I get 1,000, that is involved. There's 1,000 of you. I see it.
Look how he just points at you.
Of course. It's 1,000.
This is very classless, all right? Close them doors. Close them. I control you. I am holier than thou. I was sent here by your God.
That's watching.
Hey, listen. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna get my Cash App code right here. See right here? We're gonna get my Cash App code. You're gonna come up and you're gonna digitally scan your damn Cash App. We're gonna make sure that confirmation goes through. I'm gonna need to see my account jump up from 40,000 to 40,020. All right? From every last one of yous. Okay? And you're not leaving till I get the cash. Now, there's probably kids in there as well, I would think. Hey, you're going to have to foot the... Hey, what'd you say? You little... Hey, get over here. Get over here, you little brat. Get over here, you little brat. If you do not pay me my $20, I'm taking your damn binky. I'm taking your pacifier. And I'm taking your bottle of milk. And we're going to take that as payment. And we're going to hold that until you come up with the cash.
1,000 people.
This is crazy, team. This is absolutely insane. All right. We have to talk about the Bling Bishop, though, real quick. So we're going to slide over and we're going to pivot off of this guy. And we're going to talk about the Bling Bishop. We're going to watch a news story that's going to explain what this bishop did. And then we'll look at him a little bit afterwards. He's currently in prison right now, serving a 12-year sentence that just began last year. I think he's, probably fed, so he's probably doing about 85% of that. So what is that? Somewhere around like 10 years or something like that. A little over 10 years he should get before he's released on parole. Let's see what we got with the Bling Bishop.
It's been an emotional roller coaster for the past 4 years.
Rashid Anderson relieved tonight following the conviction of Lamar Whitehead, better known as the Bling Bishop for his lavish lifestyle. A Manhattan federal jury today finding Whitehead guilty of defrauding a parishioner and trying to extort a businessman.
It's been a long time coming, and we're very happy to see that the verdict was guilty today.
Rashid's mother, Pauline Anderson, invested $90,000 of her retirement savings with Whitehead. Prosecutors said he spent the money on luxury goods at Louis Vuitton and Foot Locker and even used Anderson's money to make his car payments. Rashid testified during the trial. You and your mother trusted this guy.
Yeah, we trusted him a lot.
Whitehead, no stranger to headlines. In July of 2022, he was robbed at gunpoint while delivering a sermon in Brooklyn. The $1 million jewelry heist caught on his church's live stream. 2 months ago, one of the men accused of the robbery killed by U.S. Marshals at a New Jersey hotel.
This was the guy that...
Pastors out here doing church services with $1 million in jewelry on.
Come on, man.
Put the gun, have a gun pointed just like this in my wife's face, pointed just like this in my 8-month-old baby's face, and then had the gun to the back of my head as he ripped off my jewelry.
Whitehead not yet publicly commenting on his conviction, which also includes charges that he tried to force a Bronx businessman to lend him $500,000 while promising access to Mayor Adams. Whitehead claimed he knows the mayor.
Yo, Mayor Adams cannot keep himself out of the news at all. I mean, he's always in something. Whole nother subject, but still.
On a personal level, the bishop going to social media after his arrest in December 2022.
Just because you was arrested doesn't make you guilty.
It does in your case.
Jurors found Whitehead guilty of wire fraud, lying to the FBI, and attempted extortion. The trial lasting 2 weeks. Rashid had prayed for today's outcome.
I do want to give thanks to God because he was the one that, revealed the truth, and I was able to go up there. Everyone was able to go up there and speak their truth.
Whitehead's sentencing.
If that's the case, isn't God the same one that got your mother siphoned for damn near $100,000? What was it, 90K? What'd they get his mother for, 90? I forgot already. It was a lot of money. 500,000? No, yeah, hers was 90. And then he tried to extort another dude for 500K. To get favors from the mayor. This is crazy, team. This is absolutely insane.
Is scheduled for July 1st. He faces up to 45 years in prison. Chris Jose, News 4 New York.
And this here is the Bling Bishop. Now, you might be looking at this picture and saying, I see nothing wrong with this. Well, you know, when we get these services and different things like that from these pastors, and we start to wonder what's going on, if like our reality is slightly skewed. Well, no, it's not. What you're seeing is not true, team, okay? You need to understand this.
You must unlearn what you have learned.
I know that for you, it doesn't really add up that this guy's running around with brand new veneers, Apple Watch Ultra. I mean, his socks alone. His socks alone probably cost about 2 weeks of your food budget. Okay? He put you just trying to survive and eat is what he wears on his feet. That's pretty good. I like that rhyme. And on top of that, his suit is thousands of dollars. And then he's not going to cheap out on any of the jewelry. You can see over there on his ring that he's not playing no games. Now, he's going to tell you that you absolutely, under every circumstance, cannot believe what you see. You believe what you're told, okay? And he's the victim. He's the one that got robbed for $1 million in jewelry. Not you. You're never the victim. It's always him. Now, if you want to talk to the bishop here, you can write him. He's in a New York state prison at this point. And I'm pretty sure that your letters will be helpful. And by the way, when you make sure to write him a letter, just slide a little $20 bill in there while you're at it, okay? Because even in prison, the bishop needs to live lavishly, and he can only do it with the help of God's people. What else we got, team? So, yeah. So some of the questions that are on the table at this point are, should it cost for you to go to church? And should any of this be questioned by us? And also, like, what is the actual benefit of paying this guy to go to his church? What is the benefit? Okay. Some people might have some counter arguments to what I'm saying. They might say, well, you'll go to a concert and you'll pay $500 just to watch your favorite artist perform. Okay? Others might say, well, you go to the movies and you pay to, watch Denzel Washington in The Gladiator 2. All right, that's fair. That's fair. But the difference is he's not selling himself as an entertainer. Although I will say that this is comedy. This is absolutely comedy. Because when I first seen this video, I was crying, laughing. Okay? So how do you feel when he said lock the doors? When he said lock the doors and you felt like if I try to leave, I might get shot or hit over the head with a metal pipe. Team, we're going to go on an undirected perspective. We're going to have to change the mood a little bit here. And we absolutely have to go dark for this one. We have to go all the way into the pits of hell. Because that's where we're at this point. We're absolutely in the pits of hell. And my thing is this. If you needed $40,000, Bishop, could you have not sold your jewelry or your watch? I mean, honestly, like, where's it going to say that your Rolex is costing somewhere between $15,000 to $35,000? I have no idea. I'm pretty sure he's not going cheap though, so we're going to go on the high end, okay? Can't you at least take away everything that you have that's worth value, that you don't need, before you try to extract money out of the working class? It just seems a bit disingenuous, but what do I know? I mean, I'm no pastor. I'm no Marvin Sapp, and I'm no Bling Bishop. I am DotSale, the undirected guy, and I'm out of here. I do want to hear from y'all, team. I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all are the best audience on the internet. Absolutely. It's not even close. Did not mean to do that. I want to go here. So about to get out of here. You know, it's weird. Like, I think of different careers, and there's not many careers that you can make $40,000 in a day. I might need to reconsider. Maybe I need to go to pastor school. Watch some YouTube videos on it. I'm out of here, team. Peace.